All right, how you doing? It's me, Carlos. We got the Team Pasture Pump thing going. We also work with Team Doberman, me and my buddy over here, Joe Lalli. He's one of the co-owners, so we do some work together as a team as well. We had Joe with us today and also a young protege, Cesar Mendez, 22 years old, getting ready for our first couple shows here next week and then a week after. So looking great. It'll be a light heavyweight this year and growing into what he's doing. So today we did some chest and bis. We start off with always start with, for me, like a compound movement, but on a machine. So I'm a little older. It takes time for me to warm up. So we went on the hammer strength. We did those for a few sets. As you see, as we're progressing on the warm-ups, we never go to failure on the warm-ups. I do like 5 or 6 reps just to get the body ready for it, but not go to failure. We want to hold the failure till we go to the heavy set and then go all out on those. And we do a few, I can say my reps say about 2/3. I never lock out. So I want to keep the tension on the chest. And then as we go and to the end of the set, then we do some even more partials at the end to keep the set going past failure. All right, and then after we did the hammer strength incline, we moved over to dumbbells. By the time I get over to dumbbells, we're nice and warmed up. Again, just do a couple sets just to prep the body to get the motion going. So we do a couple sets of 6 with medium weights until we go to the heavy set, and then that one we go to failure. And then we always go set maybe 6 to 10 to failure. And as you see, we drop down to a lighter weight and try to get sets for 10 to 15. I did 20, but usually it's about 10 to 15. We try to hit the different muscle fibers and try to get what we call a holistic approach to the training, where we don't stay at a certain rep range for every exercise. We try to incorporate different rep ranges and make sure we hit the muscle completely with all the rep ranges possible. And then after that, we went over to a fly machine. This time we did on the pec deck. Usually I might do some dumbbell flies, but the cable crossover looked better for the camera, so we did those instead today. Always get a good those. We come all the way through, make sure we get a good peak contraction. That movement is tailored for that, more to get a peak contraction because the triceps aren't involved. So the triceps aren't going to get involved as far as holding the lockout like they do on a bench press or an incline press. And then for every body part we do some isolation, but we try to finish off with a compound movement. So we came over today and we did some of on the seated hammer strength, we did some compound movement here as far as chest presses. So the triceps are a little more fresh. And then after we did a fly, and you can take the chest past failure there with a little extra help from the tris. Okay. And then after we did chest, we moved some biceps. As you saw, we started off with the hammer strength bicep machine. For me, regardless, it's just whatever gym I'm at. If I'm at home, at my home gym, whatever, find a good preacher bench to start off with. As you see, I did today a rest pause, which I went left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm to failure, and then both hands at the end, and kept going so I couldn't move no more. That was our first exercise. I do a lot of that one arm stuff or one leg stuff, depending on the body part, and go to failure back and forth. A little different technique I get just to kind of keep it interesting and work things differently than just doing straight sets sometimes. It helps you push past failure and add a little more intensity to the workout. After we did the hammer strength or any kind of machine you're going to do wherever, we move to dumbbell press. Usually I might do, dumbbell curls. Usually I might do some incline curls, which for me are the best bicep exercise, but I get a little tendonitis in my shoulders, so we stay with just standing dumbbell curls today. As you saw, we started off doing it both hands at a time, and as we reach failure, then we kind of just go one arm at a time to finish off and do what we can to get the most out of the exercise. Again, we went a heavy set, then we dropped back down and did a lighter set with a little higher reps on it. After we did the dumbbell curls, you saw we came over and did some close grip pull downs. We do this more for bicep as a compound exercise, so instead of pulling straight back and using the back, we try to keep it in front of us to get more bicep out of it, but we use the back to overload the bicep at the end. So using another compound exercise for bicep, to kind of get more out of it than just doing another redundant exercise, another curl. This one here helps take the bicep past failure with a little help from the back. And you see, we don't do too many exercises, not too many sets. It's all about getting the most out of every set and pushing every set to failure and get more out of it. It's not about getting fancy with the exercises, doing the basic stuff, doing it right, and working it hard. We're not going to build any size or get any quality of muscle by doing easy stuff, light stuff, or just trying to get fancy in the gym. That's not the way to do it. The wheel's already been invented, which is a heavy, basic compound exercises. Work them right, and get the most out of it.
I'm Joe Lalli, also known as Coach Joe for Doberman Fitness Concepts. Hope you can check us out at www.dobermanfitnessconcepts.com. We do prep packages, meal planning for health, fat loss, muscle building. So if you're interested, check us out, Team Doberman.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Cesar Mendez. We are here at Powerhouse Gym, Tampa. I just want to say thank you to my coach Carlos, to my friend Joe. We had awesome workout. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, it's going to be aka.Cesar Mendez.